Hello everyone, this is Har, and I'm gonna be bringing you guys another Total War Shogun 2 commentary. And this is gonna be on Tokai Valley, and this one's gonna be Traditioner versus Fall of the Samurai. And actually, an interesting battle I played last week. Real quickly before things can get underway, I'll turn on the volume this time, so hopefully it's okay. I have a Bow Warrior Monk, and I have 1, 2, 3 Naginata Samurai, 2 Katana Samurai that are both vets, 3-star, just 3-star. My avatar, a Yari Cav, and on my flank I have a Katana Cav, a Yari Cav, and another Yari Cav. So 3 Yari Cav and 1 Katana Cav. From my opponent, he has kind of an interesting army in my opinion, but he has a Spear Levy that seems Katana Kachi. Oh, well, that's all we can see of him right now, but let's see, his armor should appear at some point. Okay, so he has 3 Yari Cap that pretty much Yariki that stay in the forest pretty much the whole time, and there they are. The rest of his force is Vermilion, I can't really pronounce that, Bird Force, Azure Dragon Force, Black Tortoise Force, and another Black Tortoise Force. That's what I mean by kind of interesting, is that normally you really don't see these guys. You see like red bears and stuff, because red bears have better stats than they do. And I think these guys are like considerably cheaper than red bear, but yeah, he kind of has a number. He brought a lot more men than you normally would bring in a Fall of the Samurai. But so this whole time, like I realized that he has this Yariki in this wood. So my idea is, alright, I'm gonna camp on this hill, and then I'm gonna try and do as much damage with my cav as possible. That's kind of how I like to do it, just to just try and weaken his numbers as best I can. So since my Katana Cav, I'm gonna just walk up here, stay hidden, and kind of distract, trying to get his attention to my Yari Cav, and so he kind of hopefully, well, he forgets about my Katana Cav. And things get underway relatively soon, and then it kind of moves pretty quickly through this battle. So I get them as close as I can, I think. So I just charge forward, and can't really do much. Like, you can't really escape from a charging Katana Cav this quick, like how close they were. So charge in there, do a pretty decent amount of damage with the charge and stuff. I'll show you really what I do wrong in this fight, which I've realized. So his general is a gun general, it seems, and so I'm like, alright, I don't want to lose more of my Katana Cap, so I pull out real quick. I did 75, half his men right there, so that's pretty good. And now I'm going with my Yari Cap, and this is where bad micro on my part. I run this Yari Cap right into his Spear Levy, which really is not very good. But this one gets into his line. Yeah, this one gets a pretty decent charge off, but this one gets pretty messed up pretty quickly. And then where's my contact? Here it is. And then I'm just continuing to bring my I'm sorry, Katana Cav back around to try and deal more damage. Yeah, I'm going to go into Katana Kachi. And Katana Cav can beat a sword unit pretty handily, especially on the charge. So I have my Yariki over here. They're trying to get some kills. This one, I believe, is going. Yeah, he charges in, but his general is going to scare these guys off. And I'm like, alright, I did as much damage as I can really with my Yari Cav, so I'm going to try and save them for later. And with my Katana Cav, I'm just going to keep charging them into, and they're already at 150 kills. So I kind of want to keep that up and just get as many kills as I can. I probably should have tried to save them for later in the battle, but probably actually would have been a better thing for me to do. But I just I continue to bring them forward and get as many kills as I can off them. But my big thing, my micro issue was I ran into a spear levy, and I could have microed my Yarikav pretty much better. And here, this is where they get shattered. A few shots from his general, and then his bird force finishes them off. But they got 173 kills. They're pretty much worth it, but I should have probably saved them later in the fight. And this is kind of where the battle gets stalled out for a little bit, so I'm going to fast forward. He's going to set up in this area, just as, I don't know, I guess he's going to stay there for a little bit. And at this point, I'm like, well, might as well take this sword dojo. So nothing really happens here. I'm thinking like, how am I going to do this? Because most of my army yeah, a good bit of my army is Nagadala samurai, and they've got a lot of armor, which makes them really slow. So, excuse me. So I'm trying to think like, I need some way to bait them, and even if I do bait them over, like how can I like get his men and stuff? Pretty much, that's what I'm trying to think. And I still know he has Yariki over here, so I have to keep some Nagana behind, save them. So what I decided to do is I have some bow warrior monks, not the upgraded range, just the standard ones. I'm like, well, I outrange him, so I might as well skirmish with him a little bit. And I bring my last full Yari cap over here, hoping to do some more damage with them. And I just unlocked bow warrior monks and Naginata samurai, which is kind of why I'm using them. And I'm still not used to really the bow warrior monks range, so instead of keeping them in and do more damage, I kind of pull back sooner than I needed to. So they're just trying to get some kills, and right here I can keep shooting I can probably have gotten a few more like maybe one more volley off, but I just have to pull back because I don't want to lose them. And this is kind of where the stalemate ends. Because I outrange him, he knows he has to kind of commit to something. So, and okay, well, I thought I was going to say I was walking him over, but now I guess I'm charging in, trying to distract him and make him mess up a micro up over here. And again, I believe I don't really micro my Yarikav very well, and I did get a good charge on his Black Taurus force, but again, he has a spear coming, and I let them get caught, and these Yarikav could have been a game changer for sure. And then I move my bows back. He's bringing his 3 Yariki over, so I'm like, well, I can't commit to with my Naganatas because I need them to defend my general. So I'm charging downhill with my Katana Samurai, and I could have played this part out better as well. But pretty much these guys are going to get a downhill charge onto his Katana Kachi. Pretty much do pretty good against these guys. Plus I'm going to outnumber them. But here's where I kind of do a little bit of a bad micro in my opinion. This is, in theory, it's like, okay, he's shooting in the back of his guys. It's actually making his morale bad, but at the same time, 2 forces are shooting into his guys. So that's yeah, it made his guys rout, but at the same time, he's getting decent damage off of my guys. So I'm cleaning up, or I'm trying to clean up his Yarikav, and they routed my last Yarikav, or Yarik. I'm trying to clean up his Yariki. He routed my last Yarikav of 20-something men. And then I'm charging my general forward into his Katana I guess just to do some damage. I'm trying to get to his line, because I know that's the most threat it's going to be from. My bows are still doing pretty good, and oh my Yarkav, this is kind of very bad. I didn't even notice this, but they're coming back and they're walking into spears, and I'm not sure really what happened there. If that was like a bad click on my part, or they did that on their own. But again, I just threw them away pretty much. And then I got kind of a ballsy, I guess you could say, with my general. I was thinking, when I charged his general, he had, I think it was like 26 men. I had like 20. I think I had 15 when I charged him. I'm like, I'm a melee general. I can take him head on and stuff. And while my guys do pretty good damage, it's not enough. I lose my general, which is pretty bad on my part. I really should not have done that. I should have used my general to damage his lines or help out my katana kachis. And now, not katana kachi, my katana samurai. And my katana samurai over here has been routed. And this one is doing some pretty good damage, but it is now shattered. So now I have my Naganatas left, and I'm cleaning up this side. So he won this flank, which I lost 2 katana samurai to his katana kachi and some numbers of his men. And I won this flank with, he lost 3 Yariki. He's going to lose his spear levy. And I'm going to have a decent amount of Naganatas left. However, the thing is that they're very, very slow, and if not micro properly, or not, or how I'm if I don't use them correctly in this situation, it'll be very bad. So here I'm trying to retreat my bow warrior monks up on the hill, try to get some cover from the trees, and try to harass them. And I'm trying to route these guys as quick as I can so I can get in good position to attack. So at first, I'm like, I bring one guy over to try and chase and charge. I'm trying to bring 2 over to his flank, and all he has are these bird force, black tortoise, and dragon force. And I have 3 Nagadatas, bow warrior monk, and his general, which is going to be a pretty big thing. So, as all I can really do is just charge into his line. I played it out pretty poorly. I should have maybe tried to do like a flanking maneuver or something, but they're really slow. I really didn't have anything. So, I do catch his tortoise force, and they're hanging in there, but then his dragon force is going to run up the hill, and he's, I believe, yeah, right here. He's going to set up and just take shots at my Naganatas, which is going to be really bad. So I'm breaking off my Naganatas. One to chase the general, and then one to chase this guy up here. And they really can't catch up to these guys. I noticed this during this fight. So I routed his black tortoise, but I've got to go uphill to catch these guys, which is not going to be good at all. And as you can see, I killed his general, which is going to be good, but it's not good. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's bad loss on him for him not to pull out, but my guys are. What happened there? He popped something. Huh. I didn't recognize that. But I realized that when they broke, I'm like, okay, well, I'm in some trouble. So I should have. This is bad on my part. I should have kept charging into these bird force, trying to get them. Instead, I broke them off, and I charged my bow warrior monks. Hopefully, they can hold on long enough until these guys can do a hit them from the back. However, that's not going to be the case. They're going to be taking shots in the back. They're going to run away, and these guys are going to go further uphill to chase these guys. And he's just going to kite me around. And all in all, I'm not able to do enough damage to kill him. I believe these guys do catch him. guys might catch these guys, but they're not able to finish off the melee because they're exhausted. And he has my guys, my Nagana's running around the entire map. And so by the time if they do catch them, they're too tired to actually fight. So yeah, they're exhausted, and his guys are just tired. So even though my Naga should, in theory, beat these guys, they won't be able to hold up. So he routs them, and then I pull back. I didn't even complete my charge, and that was it. It was a interesting battle. It sucks to lose, but I noticed a lot of things I could have done better that fight, and it's a good learning game battle, I guess you could say. I mean, I learned a lot from playing that battle, just microing my calf better, and hopefully this will help you guys, if any way, to know what to expect or what mistakes I did that you can help improve you guys, because it's like I said in my earlier video, it's a challenge going up against traditional versus fall because of just the firepower they have. But it makes it that if you are able to win, it just makes it more satisfying, in my opinion. Which is why I like to play them. But this was a close game, and I was messing around with the Nagana Samurai, so I just unlocked them, and I wanted to try them out. And I could have used them better. I didn't really use them very good, but yeah, I still like them. And I could have just pretty much my mistakes were getting my calf caught in the spears, not paying attention to my calf, and then just getting caught. I'm sure you guys have saw what I did wrong. My opponent, what he did wrong is he didn't really manage his infantry very good when I cav charged. Like with my katana cav got like 100 kills. Let me see how many they got. He brought 1200. I brought 945. I actually did kill more men. I just wasn't able to finish him off. So yeah, my katana cav did a lot of damage. My katana samurai actually did pretty good. Nagana's held on. The Warriors did pretty good. I guess my biggest thing is I really didn't use my katana, my Yari calf very good. I kind of threw him away. I shouldn't have thrown my general away. That was stupid on my part. And then for him, his general did really good, and his Bird Force Jack Horse did pretty good. When I play Fall Samurai, I never bring these guys, but he brought an interesting unit type, and he brought quite a few Yaraki, which is good. You need a Yaraki going up against a traditional army. But good game to my opponent. I'm sorry guys. Good game to my opponent. It was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just let me know how you liked it, and see you guys next time.